Alright, so this is a video I recently released. Here how it goes. So yes, it all started like this. I first draw Ugg doing some interesting move with Sug, Pug, and Grug doing awesome stuff. But however, while I wrote an awesomeness, they're dancing on the rug. I realized that it was a little too complicated for me to animate this. See? I had to do 4 characters at a time. So, here's what I did instead. I changed it to this. 2 characters first. They're doing interesting moves. I had the marks right there, and you can notice it. So first we see, while that's happening, I also add in the windows, and Ugg and Sug are like stepping. Unfortunately, I had to do a little bit more of this past my flattish looks. So I had to also make Sug tumble while Ugg was walking. Yes, Sug of course had dropped his hand right there. So then, look at this. It seemed like Ugg is about to step on him, if you notice, while he's walking. See? And I also had those marks there. Yes, and this is the part where he's about to seem like step on him. But they're actually distance away, so they're actually okay. See? Ugg is moving off, and he and he didn't actually step on Sug, because Sug jumps up right there. They're distance off, that's why. So now, Sug is zooming his way to the other side. Almost like a superhero. And then, he cartoonishly, his eyes grow. And then Ugg stops right there. And Ugg spins around, making him 3D-ish. But however, Sug realizes that he doesn't fly, so he's about to fall. And while I make Ugg turn around, Sug, I make his eyes more exaggerated to make it seem like as if his eyes were actually bending quite a bit. Almost like bending some virtual reality goggles. And yes, I straighten his eyes right there to look at the screen, and then he falls down. Like that. With a FUD. I had the FUD mark just to make it funny. And then Ugg is about to do some kind of snap or something with his hand. And Sug's eyes spin around, that was hard for me to do. So yes, I make then Sug up, and as you notice, I made Ugg disappear. Yes, and now Sug is moving his hands up while he's smiling at the same time. And I had to go back and forth on the other scenes because some of them were missing some stuff. So yes, you know Sug is moving his hands up now and down. Yep, I had those lines, and I realized it actually helped make him more better. And he can move his hands up a little more, closer to him, with adding those marks in. Now after this, I began to get tired of drawing Sug, if you notice. Because I had to keep on the same expression, so I had to change to Grug here, who's now doing these kind of interesting stuff. Yes, I had to do it like that. I had to keep on figuring out which expression to use. And yes, I did more of these expressions here to help better. The movements and all. So now Greg looks like as if he's now jumping, if you notice. And then I made him stuck on the screen. And now Sug is doing this. And yep, if you notice, wait for it. Yes, if you notice, Sug is now doing interesting stuff with his arms. Yes, he's moving side to side. I saw that because I wanted to get some creativeness. Because just making him doing the same thing over again just will make it boring. So I have to keep it more exciting. But then even Sug moves his eyes a bit. And then I added in Pug for a brief appearance. In this case, I make him running. And I add those smear lines and all. Just to make it more fun. That's how he seems like he's going fast. And I also am beginning to grin quite big. You can even see his sharp teeth now. And then I'm adding Ugg back in with Sug as you're now doing some cool stuff. Yep, Ugg did a thumbs up. Sug is doing like some kind of salute thing. And Sug is cartoonishly doing it in cartoonish fashion way. While Ugg is going back up from his knees. And then they're now back into dance mode again. They're basically moving their arms. And yep, while Ugg's doing that, Sug is doing something else. I also decided to make Sug's eyes go cartoonishly weird when his pupils going down. But yep, while his pupils are going up, they're moving their foots up and stomping them down. And I made a big cartoonish thump just to make it more better. See? The bigger it went, the louder it was, until it's gone. And they do it again. So it shrinks and grows back. Yep, they did this. I made them do it 2 times, basically. And here's the next part. They're grinning. I added them just for fun. It was a little complex while doing this, because I had to do 2 characters at once. And I also had to make Ugg's eyes close. And also, I decided to add this 4-inch technique. You can say thanks to Spyverse, I was able to put this in. I paid attention closely how you do it. And it made it seem like as if it just went up fast. So it actually worked well in my case when doing this. It took me a lot of work, that's for a fact, drawing this out. And then I had to color everyone in. That took a whole while. Yep, Grug is green, so I had to make sure his hands were green. Then I had to make sure the smear lines didn't cross in with the hand-drawnness. And I had to color his teeth white, and his eyes white, when he didn't close his eyes, of course. See? And I basically kept that same image still. And yep, I started with Ugg here, just to color him yellow. So then I would do Sug next. Also, I added some lines to make them more better. And I had to make Pug red, and also add those lines red too. And after I had to make Sug white. So to make it better, I had to temporarily hide the windows and the rest of the background to at least make Sug white. Close was a challenge, since Sug is basically a white character. It's hard to tell what part of him, it's hard to tell what color he is or not. Yep. I basically kept coloring him white. And also, I had to draw out some parts to make it more interesting. So when he waved his hands, it would feel like as if his hands were actually being smeared. And then I had to recolor the poof effects. And I had to rechange the name. And also add details here. I added the sun, made the carpet a color, and even brought color to the room finally. Blue sky, hand-drawn clouds, some greenish yellowish carpet with purple stripes, yellow beige floor with blue floor, and while that's happening, I'm also recoloring everyone else. Also, I had a little tag, but then I had to re-edit it, however. You'll see when. Anyway, but now it made it better to see the character's colors when I had in the full background. You see? Also, sometimes the colors would get off colored, so I had to recolor them again. That's how when I actually could export them, I actually had enough to export it. And I had to change it to Viral Dance, Awesomeness 101, just to help fix it better. And now, the final look of how everything went. Hope you enjoy it.